They call me Squirrel.
What's going on, my friends over here on the other side of Squirrel? I'm back with a quick little tasting video today. I picked up some Duchess mackerel and tomato sauce. This came from one of my favorite stores. That's the Dollar Tree, where currently in Massachusetts everything is still $1. I know it's gone to $1.25 in a lot of states, but we're still rocking the dollar, buddy. Rocking the fucking dollars. Anyway, this is mackerel and tomato sauce. I like fish. I like sardines. I like most fish. I'm not a big fan of like salmon and a couple other fishes that I know a lot of people do like. I'm more of a whitefish kind of guy, whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna like mackerel and tomato sauce though. This is a new thing for me. I don't know that I've had mackerel, and I'm not even sure. I mean, tomato sauce is so subjective. Is it like good tomato sauce or is it like fucking shitty bullshit tomato sauce? Like my mom made good tomato sauce. My wife makes excellent tomato sauce. But when I was growing up, my buddy would go over his house and he'd be like, hey, mom's making spaghetti. She invited you to stay over for dinner. I'd be like, ooh, I think I got coronavirus. That was before that was even a thing. Because her sauce was horrible. So let's take a look at this here. Let's see what it looks like in the inside of the can. Oh, it's a toughie. It's a toughie. Oh, shit. Alright, so the top of the lid automatically is a bit alarming. It's tomato sauce and grease. There's a lot of oil and grease on there. Whatever, man. I got my trusty tasting fork here. I mean, the can itself is just a pile of red sauce. So like I can't see any fish in here yet. Let me fish through here and see. Oh, there we go. Ooh, it's a bigger piece than I thought mackerel. See, that's the whole other thing too. Like I always thought mackerel like big fish, or grow to be big fish. But this is like a whole piece of mackerel, and it was very small. This is a small mackerel fish. I'll get it out of the can here and show you. But that's a piece of the body of the mackerel. That's not a very big mackerel, you know. This is back, his belly. You know, he's probably. You know, it probably would come out to here. I mean, if you look at the size of the taper, this wasn't a big mackerel. I always thought mackerel much bigger. I guess not. It's got the bones still in it. That's fine. I eat sardines like this all the time. So I'm gonna break off a piece, dip it back in the tomato sauce. It doesn't smell horrible. It smells like sardines, kind of. I guess. I mean, I don't know. But there we go. Coating it up with some good tomato sauce. And let's give it a bite. Ready? Alright. This isn't, I was like, oh man, this might be gross, so I'll buy it. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Shit. It's really not, I mean, I just took a second bite, right? Getting different flavors. I'm not going to re-dip this one. Let's go more straight fish. Yeah. I don't know. If you know you like mackerel, this would be great. If it wasn't, tomato sauce is kind of lacking. It's okay. This isn't the worst tomato sauce I've ever had. It's okay. I don't think I'm picking this up like for myself as a snack. But I could see how people will. I mean, it's not that bad. The mackerel actually tastes pretty decent. The tomato sauce is kind of eh. You know, it is what it is. You know, the mix of the tomato and the oil I think is a little much for me, but it's not that bad. It definitely. Now that I've broken the mackerel apart here, you can see there are. Let me show you. There's some dark meat. Right, you see how dark that is. Ooh, fall. There we go. And then there's some lighter meat, right? You see how light that meat is compared to the dark meat. So, and there's definitely different flavors for whichever one you're eating. And that's part of the thing that I don't like about salmon is that darker part of it is that oily, fishy flavor, and that's kind of what's happening here. It's really not that bad though. I mean, if I was over somebody's house and they broke out a can and took a fork and said, "Hey man, you want to split this with me?" I'd take a few bites. I would. I thought that this was going to be disgusting. It's not that bad. It's somebody's go-to. I'm going to do this one down the road, but this is mackerel and brine. So I'm thinking like pickle brine. I don't know. So this will be coming on the way down the road. I expect I'll like this more than I liked this. But I like this more than I expected to like it, so you might be on the chopping block, my buddy. Who knows? Anyways, thanks for joining me. I love doing these little tasting videos. The response has been tremendous for them. I'll bet most people saw the thumbnail for this and thought, boy, this is going to be disgusting. I'll take this over Vienna sausages and buffalo sauce any day of the fucking week, pal. You got it. Mackerel, tomato sauce, I mean, on a scale of like 1 to 10, it's a fucking solid 5. It's a 5 to 6. Closer to 5. Squirrel out.